Hey, greetings. Today is the 25th of January 2018, Gregorian, 4:06 p.m. I just wanted to drop in and do a quick video on Florence Mills, and I'm going to give a happy birthday shout out to Joy, singer Joy Gilliam. First with Florence Mills. I'm sure if you visit this channel, you're curious to know who the picture is. The picture is beautiful, dated black and white picture of the woman here on this channel, Wanda Wisdom channel, Wanda with an H. And her name is Florence Mills. I'm from Harlem, born and raised there. Then we moved to Queens, and I was still in elementary school. But I have an affinity, a strong affinity for New York City overall, the Big Apple. It's my hometown. And, pardon me, y'all. And Harlem is where I was born. And what the Harlem Renaissance is big in that. I used to do off-Broadway back in the days in the 90s with Titus Walker. And I sung a piece in one of his plays, and blessings be upon his spirit. And they covered a lot of Harlem Renaissance pieces, and we had a great time. So the Zora Neale Hurstins in that era, and heavens knows I can read the Bumpy Johnson biography that his wife co-wrote. Great Harlem Godfather, I think. Great book. I have it in storage. You know, when I get out, I may read it again. But I just love that period in Harlem and reading about it in the 40s and the 20s. And yeah, it's hard times, you know, no doubt. But the music and the poets and things of that nature. So, you know, as a youngin' coming up, you know, being around family and overhearing elders speak. And back in my day, you just didn't interrupt elders or question them, whether they're your family or not. You just didn't do it. You know, back then children were to be seen and not heard. So back then I heard that we were related to Florence Mills through marriage somehow. And I was like, oh, okay. So, you know, you hear this, like, all right. And she is a great singer. And I'm a little blackbird looking for a bluebird. And the mystique, the mysticism with her, other than being a 7, clearly today, 2 + 5, get a single digit, she's a 7. And 7 is ruled by Neptune. So most 7s have that mysticism, that, you know, that unique edge, if you will. But what really drew me to her, and reading and studying all I can on her and her legacy, other than overhearing that, you know, we were related to her distantly, but via marriage. But aside from that, she would still have this this air of mysticism for me. And I'll tell you why. Aside from her beauty, doesn't she resemble Mariah? Mariah on what thing called Married to Medicine, the cheeks and the eyes. She sort of like resembles actress Taraji P. Henson too. Pardon me, y'all. Taraji P. Henson. I don't know if y'all can hear that background noise. Anywho. Yeah, and Taraji is from DC as well, like she was born there. But yeah, y'all get into the cheeks. Somebody else she looked like to me too, yeah. She resembles Joy. Isn't that something? The thing I'm about to salute, happy birthday. She resembles Joy. Something with the cheeks and the eyes. And the actress, Dandy. Look at her. Get into the picture. You can look into her picture here on my page, my channel here, Wanda Wisdom. Or, you know, do your research. But anywho, back to what's so mystical about her to me. Aside from her work ethic, born, you know, to parents who were enslaved. And her sisters formed the Mills. Now I'm wondering if she herself is related to another great singer, Stephanie Mills. That, you know, that surname. You know what I mean? Anywho, back to my point. I'm mysteriously drawn to her because she has no recordings. Could you imagine the breadth of work she has, the great body of work that she did? Florence Mills. She has no recordings, none. You had to have been lucky enough to have seen her live performing back then. And that's just dope. And I can't even define how dope that is. It just is. You know what I mean? It's like people who have parties or get-togethers and things of that nature, and will give a paper invite. They will mail a paper invite. I remember a while ago, what is his name? Roble, the chef. He was saying how he has some sort of foodie get-togethers that he won't put on social media or the internet. You know, I don't know if it's word of mouth or you get an actual paper invite, but I'm still and always will be. I'm so nostalgic that type of thing where it's not online and you get together and it's awesome and magical and cool. I think that's dope. But back then, of course, you know, they didn't have the internet that we know of or as we know it today. So you had to have been, again, lucky enough to see Miss Florence Mills perform live. Yeah, what a treat. What a gift no one could take from you. Do you know what I mean? Pardon me, y'all. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if y'all hear the background noise. Anywho. But that's it. Blessings be upon your spirit, Florence Mills. Happy birthday. Some people don't like, well, they don't understand the saying happy birthday to people who are made the transition, you know, posthumously wishing a birthday greetings. But these dates are very, very important still. Even once you've exited your husk. It's the door, your birthday is the door you've walked through. I don't want to make this the astrology and an astrology video, numerology video, but no. It's still important to her wherever she is. That this date means something to. Pardon me, y'all. That's not me, y'all. So I'm here sitting here with Papa Bear. Anywho, he has the headphones on, but he's drinking and doing things, and you know what I'm saying. Maybe I don't hear it. I won't know till I hear the playback. Anyway, blessings to your spirit, Florence Mills. Okay, I'm a little black bird looking for a bluebird. Or is it, I'm a little bluebird looking for a blackbird. It is just dope, okay? I remember there was I used to look it up. Now I'm an internet addict before I was a TV addict. But I was looking at a show. Was it a Saturday? I don't know. These guys were walking. They were doing a Harlem walk. They looked like elder Caucasian Jewish males. I can't think of their name, but it was a great show, and they walked past a brownstone and things of that nature, and they talked about Florence Mills. I want to see if I can find it. If I find it, I'll put the link down below. Yeah. Anyway, a goddess, okay, legacy. And speaking of another goddess who's still in the flesh with us, happy birthday to you, Joy, J-O-I. I'll put a link to her music in the description box as well. I've had the pleasure of interfacing with her in a club called SOB, Sounds of Brazil, in New York years ago. And just a delight. You know, I was on the internet then. It was like the early 2000s. There was the internet, but I wouldn't own it. I don't think so. I'm a writer, but, you know, I had my typewriter in the house. I think every now and again I would go to the library. Yeah, I would have to go to the library, do other assignments if I was taking a class, or those computers in the school. But just to get on it leisurely, you know, no, because I didn't have one in my apartment at the time. You know, here and there. Or did I? I don't know. But it was before I was looking up birthdays on the internet, is my point. So if I meet someone, when I met, you know, people I went out with, I was much more of an outgoing social butterfly back then. I would just simply ask them. And I asked her, and she told me. I remember the bodyguard kept trying to get in between us, funny as hell, because he was just doing his job. And she was patient and just, you know, moving around him to continue talking to me. It was too cute and funny a scene. And she told me her birthday. I was like, oh, Aquarius. Oh, okay. And, you know, that makes sense. And the whole Aquarius, you heard my Aquarius season video, right? How Aquarians usually, unfortunately, don't get credit, or they're not seen, or get the credit that they're due in an auspicious way. You know what I mean? For their work. And Joy has a great body of work as well. Beautiful body of musical genius. I love her Missing You. That's my favorite song from her, Missing You. The video, too. Also the video when she's a lady with D'Angelo, another Aquarius. Just too cute when she was pregnant. I just love Joy, y'all. Not just because the interfacing was just dope and beautiful, and I'll never forget it. Maybe just another day in the life for her. You know, she's probably a sweet woman to the public and the fans when she go out and perform ordinarily. But to the individual, it's a great memory to hold. It's a great gift. you know, being kind to people who support your work. Anyway, that's it. That's just a simple salute video. And did I leave anything out? You know, the Florence Mills. Enjoy. That was the purpose of really, Daddy, getting on this video. Papa, I'm doing the video. Oh, jeez. Anyway, y'all, it's married life. It's a whole nother video for that. Okay. You have a good day. Shout out to all the Aquarians. Peace, y'all. Stay mentally strong. Especially if your Mercury's in Aquarius too. You just stay mentally strong. And it's gonna be okay, y'all. We'll get through this. This thing called life. Well, the reality of life that they're carving out for us and enforcing. So hold on to your sane pearls. Hold on to your sane marbles. Ashe. Peace.